Model speaks on receiving threats and insults for displaying blood-stained Nigerian flag at Russian pageant. The model, who displays a blood-stained Nigerian flag while walking the Miss Africa Russian runway, Chiamaka Ude, said she'd been receiving threats and insults from different quarters since the video went viral. Last Tuesday, a video had gone viral showing Ude holding up a red-stained Nigerian flag while appearing on stage at the pageant in Moscow as Nigeria's representative. This action had attracted outrage of Nigerians in some quarters, while some applauded her bravery. A lawyer, Susan Henshaw, who was one of those who disapproved of Ude's act of protest, alleging that she wanted to cheat her way through the competition by causing sentiments and playing on emotions of the judges. However, in a chat with BBC Igbo, the Lagos-born model from Anambra gave reasons for her actions. She noted that the act was never intended to tarnish the image of her country. She said, "What I did was acted from my heart. I did it to myself. No one told me to. It was a competition, a platform that was given to me. I used that platform to create awareness of what is happening in Nigeria. I did it due to what happened on the 20th of October 2020. I also did it because of the recent happenings now in Nigeria. It is basically to tell the world that we've not forgotten our fallen heroes, the Lekki protesters who died. I did it also to portray recent happenings because there are still killings, insecurity, rape, and all of those things. The flag signifies everything. That category was traditional, cultural, or national costume. I felt I should dress as a nationalist to portray what is happening. I never thought it was going to go viral at all. I don't know who shared it with bloggers right now that it has gone viral. I have received a lot of threats. I have received insults, but it's okay. People who got the message got it. For those who didn't, it's not on me. It was never my intention to tarnish the image of Nigeria. Babes, don't worry, it's already tarnished. It was me creating an awareness that we need help. Since the attack by soldiers on the hashtag 1NSØLTS protesters at Lekki Tollgate, during which some protesters were killed, the red-stained Nigerian flag has become a symbol to honor the brave youths that died. It also reminds Nigerians of the fight against insecurity and human rights violations yet to be won. I think what she did, I understand the intent and the sentiment as to what she did. I think, again, it's what she's doing in her own, well, not little, but because, again, it's gone viral, but in her way. And from her statement, it very much seems genuine. I think at first I was a bit confused because I saw that it was a Miss Africa Russian runway. And I'm like, why is Russian runway in there? Like, my thing was, okay, fine, is Russia like involved in this organization making? But I think that's a whole different conversation, because I was like, how does Russia and Africa have connections and ties with all that? That was basically my concern, and that was just it. That's how I was a bit confused. I was like, is this in line with the Russian government? But no. I think what she did, again, it's not the most, again, it's Miss Africa. Again, you when it comes to beauty pageants like this, the expectation is like beauty, as I said. What do you call it? It's just very much not chill, but very much like fairy tale like, and it gives a twist and a spin on beauty pageants, because again, seeing a bloodstained flag, I mean, it's not a nice thing to see, but it's a conversation. It raises awareness, and it's a very strong symbol, in which she should be proud of herself for doing that, because that is brave. That is like it's a beauty pageant, okay? Like, this is against the norm, and again, the beauty is not even seen on her anymore. Like, okay, beautiful girl, fine, cool, dress is fine, tiara is fine, all that, but then carrying that flag, it signifies something. People can argue whether it was appropriate at that event. Well, the theme was national cultures or traditional cultures or whatever, in which she could have as well, worn an Igbo outfit, but she then decided, you know what, let me just show concern and show what is going on. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to see arguments against it in the comment section, but I can't really think of anything that that is sort of wrong with this. So yeah. Okay, so it's a Russian pageant. I think that's what I'm uncomfortable with, because I'm like, like, who's representing who here? Let's go. Someone says, why waste time on such people? Their threats will help your asylum seeking. mature faster, just like DJ Switch did, and forget returning to Nigeria for now until the country finally disintegrates. Then you can come back home to Biafra. The truth is bitter. It seems like a rebellious act to those who want to enslave us perpetually. To the gullible, I say shine your eyes, and to the cabal, I say nothing lasts forever. Yeah, Nigeria is not a healthy country because the more you do the right thing, the more vilified and called bad names. The energy in Nigeria is not a positive one. That is why we need to go our separate ways. I mean, that is very true. Very, very true. I mean, I don't know what the dynamic is if we're scared. I don't know how to explain it. But when someone is doing the right thing, we just don't support it as much as we should. For example, like with some people fighting for rights, you'd have some people be like, okay, who sent him? Who sent her? Who asked her to go and protest? What has she gained? But then it's like, what are you gaining by doing nothing? I think that is the real question, because again, what you're doing is by you not speaking up, you make the fight harder for your children and your children's children to come. And it's just like, what is the point? Because now the youth themselves that are fighting even feel overwhelmed, because it's like, we're not just fighting for ourselves, we're fighting for our parents and our parents' parents. We're fighting back to a night since, well, we're fighting back up until 1960. We're fighting 60 years of oppression. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know what the youth are going through right now? Because they are the future, they are the leaders. And my personal opinion, I think with the how I say it, the marginalization that the youth get is just so stressful. It's like any little thing, the youth should do this, the youth should do that, and it's just like these demands or these things are coming from older people who did not do anything in their youth. No offense, some of them, I'm not saying all of them didn't do anything, but some of them who didn't do anything are the loudest. They speak the most because they have not they've not stepped out of their comfort zone to understand how scary and how gut-wrenching it is to stand up for your rights in a country like Nigeria. Because the easiest way and the most coward way to sort out a situation is to run away from it and just not do anything about it at all. So yeah, that's just it. Someone says, she did it for all of us. There's killings everywhere, ain't it? Many Nigerians spent almost their lives overseas have been killed in just a visit to their own country, Nigeria. Oof. Yep. Someone says she's a true hero and patriot. The world must hear the untold stories the government is trying to cover. It is a lot, but I think what she did was an absolute big statement. And yeah, well done. Put what you think about this, and don't forget to like and subscribe.